Plato, who came up with the concept of the platonic relationship, was pretty excited about it. He named it after himself. He said, yeah, I got this new thing. Platonic. My idea, my name, calling it after myself.
The original definition had to do with two men in the first place.
When I think of platonic love, I think of like the love that my boyfriend has with his guy friends.
Okay.
More of like a same-sex.
You hug me. All right.
You really got a hold on me. You really got a hold on me. Really got a hold on me. I love you, and all I want you to do is just hold me, squeeze, hold me.
Hey, do we do this too much?
I think so.
Yeah.
The whole thing of how we have platonic relationships between men and women today was non-existent with the Greeks. You know, we didn't have women in that kind of social standing, so how could we even consider platonic relationships between men and women when like really friendships weren't like that between men and women back then. So we have a very skewed view of it now. We've just sort of morphed it into whatever it is today.
What I do is, I go out with the girls, I talk with them, don't do anything, and go right home. What do you think? I think it's going to be big. I bet you there were other guys in history that tried to get relationships named after him, but it didn't work. You know, I bet you there were guys that tried to do it, just went, hi, my name's Rico, would you like to go to bed immediately? Hey, it's a reconic relationship.
Men and women just be friends.
Oh, when Harry met Sally, then.
What I'm saying is, and this is not a come on in any way, shape, or form, is that men and women can't be friends.
Well, I think that men and women can just be friends, but there's always going to be some sort of sexual attraction, whether it be the girl liking the guy or the guy liking the girl. Mm-hmm. Even if it's not constant, it's going to be there at some point.
And I'm just going to say it. Men and women cannot be friends.
So,
do you think men and women can be just friends?
yeah, of course.
Do you think that,
I think yes.
Why?
Because a girl could look at a guy as a brother, and then a guy could
Possible
look at
for men and women to be just friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I hope so.
So can guys and girls just be friends?
Sure. I have one of my best friends is a boy.
Does everyone think that?
Yes.
Does anyone not think that?
I think that they cannot be best friends.
Why?
Because they always fall in love with each other. It's like
That's not true. I'm not in love with the guy.
Yes, you are. You are in love with
I'm not in love with Paul.
That's not her best friend. It is.
Yes, it is.
Anyways.
She may love him, but she may not be.
Exactly.
Thank you.
But that's what
love him,
happens.
I'm not in love with him.
Whenever you have a relationship, you're always gonna have a certain keenness toward them, unless they're butt ugly.
I'm not hearing it this whole, yeah, we're just friends and shit. Yeah, you know what happens? It might happen in a month, it might happen in a year, it might happen in 10 years. Somebody's gonna fall in love. Somebody's gonna fall in love, somebody's gonna fall in lust. Something like that's gonna happen, some kind of drama. It always goes down that path. Don't tell me that it doesn't. If you have experience in life, you know. You know.
I guess we're not going to be friends then.
Guess not.
That's too bad.
That is a good philosophy to have. Men and women can't be friends. You have female friends. Every single one of them, except for the ones that aren't attractive, yeah, I've either tried to get with, I got with, or I'm working on it right now. So every single chick, except for the ones that you say are not attractive, you've wanted to sleep with if they were your friends. That's how you do it. You act as a friend, and you just weasel your way in.
Do you think just men and women can be friends?
Yeah.
Just friends, and have a really strong, intimate relationship without the physical intimacy?
I mean, we do it with the same sex, so why can't we do that with the opposite sex?
What are
could steal me from you. I mean, just because I'm friends with her doesn't make me any less friends with you. I mean, you're my world. Oh, I love you.
What about you?
I agree. Once I saw it on When Harry Met Sally, I was sold.
Good.
Harry.
I said I would, and then I didn't.
Harry.
I went the other way.
Harry.
What?
We are just going to be friends, okay?
Great, friends. It's the best thing.
You start to be friends with someone because you have similar interests. You can do stuff with them, and then you just find more and more things you have to talk about, and you just become closer and closer, share more things, and that friendship builds. And I mean, I feel like you get experience out of it. I feel like it's all
ideas or conversation, and you feel a connection with that person. Like you're cut from the same cloth or something, you know?
Somebody who can care for you, who you will care for the sake of the other person, not for your own sake. Like, it's not a selfish thing, you know? So, yeah, you know, exchanging of knowledge, ideas, places, all that kind of stuff. So, there are differences in the relationships. Sometimes a close male friend can be reassuring in just the male aspects of life, because I mean, as much as I am having problems with whatever stuff, a woman wouldn't understand what it's like to be a man, you know, have a penis. She doesn't have a penis. A female, I can learn things about other girls because of being friends with her. She can learn things about males because of me. So again, that's a whole thing of sharing knowledge that otherwise might not be available to you, which can help to create a very strong platonic relationship.
True, because my best friend is a guy, and I love him.
Thank you.
But
I
is he
don't-
ugly? I'm not in. No, he's not. Do you love him? Yes, I do.
We have such a good time together. He's like my best friend. We have so much in common, but at the same time, it's like not
Like,
romantic.
when we were talking, the guy was my best friend in the world.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't so much that he was my friend or it was a bromance. He was my brother. That's the way I saw it.
Friends have been best friends since we were seniors in high school. He even lived in my house our senior year. And there was no connection there.
And we're the three best friends that anybody could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could
Just a
have.
feeling of love and connection with someone.
It's just something that you don't find often. So I think it's between friendship between two people that's very mutual, and I think it has a greater bond than human love, in my personal trust. Really, if you have that really platonic love, I think there can be trust out of that, and a sense of companionship. I also think that's very important too. So, which is something you can't find, you know, every.
We have deep conversations. We bring out the best in each other. Intense, deep spiritual connection. Like, we don't even have to talk, and we know what each other is thinking. You recognize traits in another person, you know, that are very close to you, that hit home. And you identify with that person, and it feels good. It feels like, oh, I'm not alone in this world, you know? And that's like true intimacy, and that could be even with a platonic relationship, that true intimacy with that person where it's like, I know you and I know myself, and here we are, and this is what life is about. These connections, that love, that true love, that pureness.